Okay, the problem says a tide removes sand from a beach at a rate. Keyword is rate. So sand is being removed from the from the beach at this rate. So I think of this as the out rate. What's taking the sand away? A pumping station adds sand to the beach at a rate. So this is the in rate. The units cubic yards per hour. So the volume measured in cubic yards, time measured in hours. 0 to 6. Time equals 0. The beach contains this many cubic yards of sand. So that's an amount. Find the rate at which the total amount of sand on the beach is changing. So think of it as Danica's chart. So we have an amount. They don't give us a symbol for the amount of sand, so we'll just use A. If I'm going to use A, I need to tell the grader, so I'll write up here A of T equals amount of sand on the beach. So that would mean my rate is A prime, how fast the amount of sand is changing. So from the golden notes, we have this little reminder here. That talks about the idea that if we call the amount A, the rate at which A changes will be A prime. Because we have an in rate and an out rate, we simply combine those. Take the in rate, subtract the out rate to get the overall rate. So you'd write on your paper for the grader to see A prime is equal to the ingoing rate, S of T, subtract the outgoing rate, R of T. They want to know the rate at which the total amount of sand, so the rate at which A is changing at time equal 4. So now we use our calculator. So here is my in rate. Here's my, backwards, here's my in rate, here's my out rate. So my overall rate is in Y3. This is my overall rate. I need to basically find S of 4, that's right here. I need to write this down so the grader can see what I'm doing here. So I write A prime of 4 is going to equal S of 4 subtract R of 4. So I found S of 4, I found R of 4. I use the calculator to subtract them. Make sure you don't type these in, you actually go grab them and enter them, so you're using the stored values. Otherwise this will come out with a rounding error. I'll show how to do that quick. Hold on a second. So from the main screen, you can arrow up and grab the in rate at time equal 4, press enter, subtract the out rate at time equal 4, press enter, enter again, write that down. They didn't expressly ask for units, but you should always write them just in case. So this is the rate at which A changes. A is measured in cubic yards of sand. So cubic yards, and it's per hour. The points on this one is 1 point if you have calculated this number correctly. So on your paper, technically you would not need any of the documentation. As long as you had this answer correct, you would get the full point. This is a little bit better way to write it, just to make sure in problems where they give more points for justification and stuff, you're not losing anything, but this would get you full credit.